Sometimes you do not have an income problem. You have a money management problem. That is why you work hard, but every month you wonder where your money disappears to. Because the truth is, it's not just about how much you earn. It's also about the mistakes that are eating away at your money every single day, and sometimes without you even noticing. I'm going to expose 10 money mistakes that are keeping you broke in 2025, and most importantly, I will tell you how to fix them right now. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our first episode of our October mini-series, and our theme for this month is from struggling with money to thriving with money. Yes, we want to move away from the struggle so that we can thrive with our personal finances. If you are new here, my name is Les, and on this channel I talk about personal finances and wholesome living to help you achieve financial freedom and design a life that you love. So if that sounds like you, subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on the mini video series. And please do remember that nothing I say on this channel should be seen or received as financial advice. And if you are looking for financial advice, speak to somebody who is certified and registered with the relevant bodies in your area in order for them to provide financial advice. Mistake number 1 is lifestyle creep. So you got a salary increase at work, or you got a better job with a better pay, or maybe you got a tax break. Namibians got a tax break recently. But then, even though you have that increase, you have equally increased your expenses just as fast to catch up with the increase in your income. It could be that new bigger car, it could be that trip, it could be more nights out with your friends. Now, how do you fix it? Every time you get a salary increase or you get a tax break, put 50% of that money into your savings and investments, and only allocate the other 50% to your expenses. So do not put all your entire increase in your expenses, but rather split. Half of it goes to expenses and half of it goes to your financial goals. Don't let your lifestyle eat away from your wealth, because in the long run, you will wish that you have done things differently. Mistake number 2 is living on credit. Your credit cards, your overdrafts, and your store cards. All of this seems like it's harmless until that high interest rates hit you. And you'll even be surprised that when it comes to store cards, many of them are actually charging much more interest compared to even when you take out a personal loan. And on top of that, you still have cash loans and loan sharks that are charging more than 30%, sometimes even up to 40%, which is really high interest rates. To fix this, except for your housing and your vehicle, which are your biggest expenses, if you cannot buy it cash, most probably you cannot afford it. So I want you to train yourself to be able to save up for things and buy them cash, or otherwise, if that is not possible, at least use the lay-by method. Lay-by an item, pay it off according to the terms of that lay-by, and then when you are done, you get your item and you are not in debt. Mistake number 3 is no emergency fund. Just one car breakdown, one medical bill, or one family emergency, and then you are in debt because you do not have an emergency fund. And to fix this, I want you to start with a starter of just even a 5,000 or a 10,000 that you put in a separate savings account so that it can look after you in times of emergency. While in the meantime, you are growing out your fully funded emergency fund, which must be at least 3 months or up to 6 months of your living expenses, whichever is doable and whichever is comfortable for you. And if you are able to do more than that, please go ahead and do more than that. You can even do 12 months. Then you have a very nice cushion for whenever you have emergencies, then you can use those funds. Mistake number 4 is not tracking your spending. What gets measured can be managed, and you cannot control your money if you do not know where your money is going. And to fix this, I want you to track every cent of your money for at least 30 days. Even if you are just noting it in your notes app or using a normal notebook without any apps, you will be shocked how much of your money is leaking away. Mistake number 5 is ignoring small expenses. I know for many people, each time you step out of the house, you are spending money. And there are some that even if they don't step out of the house, because they have all those apps on their phone, they are impulse buying online. All of this does not feel big, but it adds up. And to fix this, I want you to check your bank statements for at least 3 to 6 months. Go through your statement. I want you to identify all the leaks, where the money is going, all the impulse spending that you are doing, and cut all those expenses and redirect all that money towards your savings and investment goals. Mistake number 6 is not planning for big annual expenses. School fees and stationeries in January, your car registration renewal, Christmas travel expenses, or even Christmas gifts and outfits. All of these are predictable expenses, but many of you are treating this as an emergency. These are not emergencies. And to fix this problem and to prevent you from going into debt, just so that you can, especially for the festive season expenses, I want you to break these amounts, the annual amounts, I want you to break it up into monthly amounts that you can then put aside in a separate account. Every single month you are contributing a certain amount, but for that expense you have the funds for it, and it will prevent you from going into debt, and it will also take the stress away from you. Mistake number 7 is buying a car that you cannot really afford. You know, when you are buying a new car and you go to a dealership, don't listen to the people there telling you that they will work some magic so that you can afford the car. If magic needs to be worked for you to be able to qualify for a car, you do not qualify for that car. And even if you do qualify for the car, sometimes qualifying does not mean you can afford. Looking at all your other expenses and everything else that are happening with your finances, sometimes you really cannot afford. Cars are one of the fastest ways that people lock themselves into debt. If you are paying more than 20% of your income towards repayment of your car, then you cannot afford that car. You want to remain within 20%. If you are spending more than 20%, that car owns you. You do not own the car. So to fix the car problem, remain within 20% or less than 20% of your income should go to your vehicle. Not more than that. If you are spending more than that, then we have a problem. Mistake number 8 is not investing early. Some people will tell you, I want to wait until I earn more money. When will you ever earn more money? Even if you do get a raise, you will still want to earn more money. And then you have those that are saying, I will start investing when I'm ready. Right now is not the right time. There is no right time, and you will never be ready. So to fix this, I want you to start investing today. Just start. Start with whatever small amount that you have. Whatever amount the platform or the provider that you are using can allow you to invest, just start. You will never be ready. You will never earn enough. Whatever you are earning currently is good enough for you to get started. So start today. Start with what you have. Mistake number 9 is not having clear goals. You know, when you have vague goals, you get vague results because you have no sense of direction in your life. So you saying that I want to invest more or I want to save more is not a goal. A goal needs to be specific and it needs to be targeted. For you to fix this, I want you to start setting your goals to be much more clear and have a sense of direction. For instance, you can say, I want to save 100,000 within 3 years. I want to start saving or putting money away at 2,000 per month. I want to pay off my $50,000 credit card debt by December. Now, those are goals that have much more direction and you are able to track and you can implement. Instead of you just saying, I want to save more, or I want to earn more, or I want to do this. Be much more specific, attach an amount and attach a period or attach a date to your goals. Mistake number 10, which is our last one, is thinking only short term. You are not thinking of tomorrow, you are only thinking of today. And you find people that are just having fun for the moment. They are just living for today. But 10 years from now, you will wish that you have done things much more differently. You will wish that you have put more money towards your savings, put more money towards your investments. So do not live only for the moment and use all your money up to live the life or to have fun. Have fun and enjoy your life while you are building your wealth. So you want to balance your short-term enjoyment with your long-term wealth building. We are not saying you must live a life without fun or a life without enjoyment. You can enjoy while you are building, because the future you will thank the current you for looking after them. So I want you to spend on what matters so that you build up assets that will pay you tomorrow and that will look after you in the future. If you recognize yourself in any of these mistakes, it is okay okay. Awareness is the first step. Knowing where you are is important so that you can determine what is your next step, what is your next move, what will you do. And we live by correcting ourselves, and we grow our wealth by learning from our mistakes. In the next video of the mini series, I will show you exactly how to set up your accounts in a smart way so that your money automatically works hard for you and not the other way around. So make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you do not miss out on the next video. And remember that fixing your money mistakes is the first step to financial freedom. And until next time, my name is Les, and here is to achieving financial freedom together. And I'll see you in this video.